Hello, my name is Stefan Dixon, and I am your Green Party of Canada candidate for the federal election on May 2nd for Scarborough Southwest. As your Scarborough Southwest Member of Parliament, I will fight tirelessly for initiatives which will put the control of your quality of life back into your hands. I will seek out your input and ideas as citizens of Scarborough Southwest. Please contact me. Ask me questions. If you have ideas about what your government should be doing, I want to know them. For the moment, here are some of mine. I will be an unwavering proponent for legislation to fight climate change. The damage to our environment and our economy has already become apparent and only threatens to get worse unless something is done now. A shift in taxation strategy from income to carbon sources is simply imperative. It is the best way to stimulate the technological innovation required to make us a world leader in the economy of the future. We have the policy and the commitment to implement it in full. Future generations will judge us on our resolve to act now without further delay. I will advocate a repositioning of Canada's roles in world affairs from military combatant to that of non-aligned peace broker, with a commitment to peacekeeping operations. I will fight to restore and expand the power of the regulatory agencies that protect us in so many aspects of our lives. Consumer product safety, food safety, aircraft and airline safety, water safety, and environmental protection are all top priorities. I will fight for legislation to ensure that our water is clean, safe, and off limits to market forces. Water is a human right, not a commodity to be sold for profit, nor is it a dumping ground for profit-seeking polluters. I will fight for legislation that obliges food manufacturers to fully disclose their ingredients and to state whether their products have been irradiated or genetically modified. I will support the banning of trans fats in foods and support the dissemination of educational material on the relationship between food ingredients and human health. I will fight for legislation that puts the costs of pollution cleanup into the hands of those creating it, rather than in the hands of the people of Canada through their government. By taxing carbon and pollution at its source, we will reduce and eventually eliminate it to the benefit of all. The benefit of all is, after all, what government should be about. I will fight for legislation that restores funding for the arts and culture, decimated by our current and previous governments. The arts help us to see ourselves and our challenges in perspective, and they help us to solve them. I will fight for legislation that will greatly encourage the growing of organic produce by our farmers, good, hard-working people who know the importance of living a life close to the land. We need to promote sustainable, biodiverse agriculture, distribution of locally grown farm produce, and promote healthy dietary choices and lifestyles. An innovative, educated workforce is our greatest resource and our best hope for a vibrant economy. I will fight for a substantially increased investment in post-secondary education, financial assistance to students who are dealing with unacceptable debt loads, targeted grants to institutions with specific focus on applied research and development of renewable energy and energy conservation, and expanded industry-based job training and apprenticeship programs. I will fight for investment in our cities. We need efficient, reliable public transit, support for rebuilding infrastructure, effective crime prevention programs that deal with the needs of the poor and the homeless, and support for the greening and beautification of our neighborhoods. As well as we need to create walkable communities rather than communities based on the driver. The time has come for real change in the way we do things. We need an agenda that fosters rapid innovation and rewards creative excellence to meet the challenges of the future and to build a cleaner, healthier, sustainable world for our children to inherit. On May 2nd, vote for me, Stefan Dixon, representing the Green Party of Canada in Scarborough Southwest. And I guarantee you, I will be an MP unlike any other you have ever had. Thank you very much, and good night.